This video is sponsored by Squarespace. It's the morning of Usagi, and I don't want to get out of bed. It's cold. The cats are still sleeping. I don't want to get up. I did get bad news that one of her comped boots, there's going to be a hairstyling service with lace bows that are super intricate. Oh my god, it's so dark. She got food poisoning, and so she's not showing up, and she's providing barrettes for our 10 free goodie bags. Jeez, my hair is wild. But I'm not gonna have a booth at Usagi, so this is all that I'm taking. We have to load this up, and then we have a curated Usagi rack, so that, I'm not sure if I ever mentioned it, but it's all curated to fit the haunted circus theme, and a portion of these sales are gonna go back into Usagi, so that way we can have a larger budget for the next market. All right, we got a sweater on, we got some shorts, and some shoes on. Arthur's also up. It's time to load this up. Also, guys, bad news. Okay, it's not as bad as losing Nelly, but I have no outfit to wear to Usagi. I know I was focused so much on it, but I tried it on yesterday, didn't like it. So instead, I want to give myself a challenge, and before the market opens, I'm gonna buy stuff from vendors and hopefully put together a clown outfit. We'll see how it goes. Let's go load the car. In the elevator now, and tell me why I could hear Sesame meowing from the apartment. The door's closed. Oh my gosh, I think because I'm with her literally 24/7 since I work from home, I've created a cat with severe separation anxiety. That makes me feel so guilty. Oops, sorry, excuse me. Not another one. They're all over the parking lot. That hurts. Car's totally packed now, but we're gonna have to make 2 trips just because we have these like industrial lights that we really need for the outside area. They don't fit in here. Like, it is jam-packed. See, they just won't fit because they're pretty bulky. We're on our way to the warehouse. This is what I'm looking like. Y'all, this is always a thing, man. I never have my hair done. I don't have makeup on. The outfit, I'm so disappointed. Mainly because the haunted circus was my idea. Like, I wanted to do clowns. I wanted to do circus. And like, this was supposed to be my theme. Like, I should have gone all out with my outfit, and I literally have nothing. So the closest I was able to get was just Cirque du Soleil shirt and then just a black mini skirt.
But she looks more like Sally than anything.
One of you guys actually gifted me a clown blouse, and I've had it forever now. And so Arthur's gonna wear it, and oh my god, it's so funny because, do you all know I have this, do you see that tattoo? No one ever knows what it is, but it's a girl falling and then a guy is like trying to catch her.
Let him guess where it's from.
What is it from? Yo, what is this from?
Look at the cute little
Because,
dog,
which one? Aww.
show him on the camera.
Is that a German Shepherd?
Yeah.
See if we can zoom
It's
in.
not the iPhone.
The way I was trying to zoom in with my fingers.
Look at the little doggy.
Cutie!
Yeah, you have to zoom out a lot on that.
I know, now you're gonna be no shot. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, so this tattoo is from Infinite Bioshock?
Yeah.
Or Bioshock Infinite? It's a video
Infinite.
game, y'all. I don't play freaking video games. I found this tattoo artist and I fell in love with her flash, so I got it. It was very impulsive. But that shirt that I was gifted with the clown, I'll put a photo up here somewhere. It's literally from Bioshock Infinite. What are the chances? Maybe this is my sign that I need to get into playing video games. But Arthur looks really cute. He's gonna wear that blouse. He has some red stripe capris. Oh, also, duties. Janelle's still handling talent. Yuka and I are gonna handle volunteers. My sister quit. It was a lot of work, but also for this market, she wants to actually enjoy it with friends. So I told her, yeah, no, you're released from your position. Totally fine. I will take it on. And then Daniel, which is Yuka's partner, he's like such an asset to Usagi. He was called into work. And then with Arthur, the minute we finish unloading at the warehouse, he has to go drive like 20 minutes to go pick up some barrettes for the goodie bag. So, whew, we don't have as many hands as we would like, but let's just see how it goes. It's 10:07, we made it into the warehouse. There's Yuka. Should we take a walk around?
Yeah, I mean, everything else is cool.
Oh, okay, so the shelf cannot move. This has got to stay, but you know what? It has like decor, Halloween decor. I think we can make it work. Oh, they took down there was like a screw thing with paper. They took that off. Do you guys remember like the tables that were here? I don't know if you have. If you watch my warehouse tour video, yeah, we had tables there. That is totally gone. The vending machine is still there, but that's okay. Bathrooms look good. All right, it looks nice. It looks spacious. Okay, honestly, it looks pretty dang good. The only thing that does scare me are outlets. I think they're pretty minimal on that. Okay, Yuka, should we pay the remaining balance? You good with that? Let's pay the warehouse. And surprisingly, it's not too hot. Like, it feels really good. It's time to set up our Usagi booth. It's gonna be along this wall here, so it's not gonna protrude out like a true 10 by 10 booth. It's just gonna be pretty narrow. So let's get started.
Can I stay for one more night? You know that the show isn't over. The curtain unfolds untold. You know that the show isn't over.
That's it. We're done. We just gotta wait for the girls to put their stuff on there. And then Janelle has most of the merch. So the first rack here are gonna be the Usagi camisoles, the acronyms. This is literally all of my clothes for our curated racks, but I think Yuka and Janelle brought a lot more. If you didn't make it to Usagi Mercado and you still wanna shop our merch, you can do so online on my website, usagimercado.com. All thanks to today's video sponsor, Squarespace. They empower individuals to create an online web presence, but also launch their passion projects. So if you're looking to design and create a professional website, you can do it with Squarespace, so that way you can sell tangible items, sell digital items, sell a service, sell access to videos, or just use it as a blog. Let me take you onto my website so that way I can show you the features that I take advantage of, because the first one is inventory management. Since I do sell physical, tangible merchandise, I gotta keep track of what sells, what doesn't, and so Squarespace sends me notifications anytime something is low in stock or completely out of stock. Second feature I use is called Forms. Usagimercado.com is where talent, vendors, volunteers can directly apply to be a part of the market, and they do so by using forms that I created myself. Okay, really, it was a template, and then I customized the template to best fit our needs. But it's super easy. Literally just click a buttons and input all the info you want. The third feature we use is called video collections. After every single market, we have attendees upload videos about their experience. So this is when we go in, find those videos, and feature them on our website. So I love that it brings our community together, but also gives people insight of what our market's all about before actually buying a ticket. So there's a free trial waiting for you at squarespace.com, but when you're ready to launch, visit squarespace.com/Fennell to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to Usagi Mercado. This shelf has to stay here, so what we're thinking is we just want to move all the pumpkins and the plants on the bottom row so that we can actually use it. I think we're gonna put our hats and our sailor hats in them because we didn't have any busts to put them on to begin with. I'm gonna get chalking the floors. The volunteers don't come for another like 2 hours, so let's hope I don't mess this up. But we're just using chalk, and if I mess up, all it takes is a little wipey.
We pulling strings like maestros. Walk tight roads with both eyes closed. Big bully on the micro. Cut your excess like lipo. Want smoke with us, you might show. Boss talk for my dialogues.
3 booths, and that took so freaking long. Actually, those were 3 tables. So that was D3, D4, and D5. Now time for the big boys. We've got 2 10 by 10 booths right here. So let's hope I don't mess that up.
On time, told my mama we gon' be alright. Told my brothers you shine, we shine. Know your success won't dim my light. Know that we bless every day we alive. Put doubt as the rest, see the shoes they mine. Living by true words, I will survive. Face my fears, embrace my people. Stay real in a room full of evil.
We're gonna do the perimeter. Woo! Usagi Day!
Come by day! Please, we haven't sold that yet. I just might actually just buy this. What?
We got ants Not again. This is gonna be the other warehouse all over again. Literally, I should have brought mine. Oh yeah, I do see them. I think maybe because the trash cans were here. Just a couple of ants. But it's not as crazy as last time, right? Let me go grab my phone because we're gonna have to send photos and videos. And you know what? I want to say this is almost a test too, because our landlord last time, she didn't like totally take initiative to fix the ants. So we'll see how they do here.
Be me, then another feel ego. Go ape like Keith and Ego. Shooting for the stars and I'm coming with clips.
Morning! I was actually just texting you. We found a few ants here. And so we were just wondering if we can get that cleaned up. Yeah, last time we had ants, we had a couple vendors who had ant phobias. And so we had to move them like 3 different times. And so we kind of just don't want that situation. Yeah, and they're kind of just running along. Yeah, we just moved the trash cans. I think it might have been because of that, because it's a little sticky.
I'll mop it up real fast.
Okay. All right, pretty good. They're gonna mop it up. I'm not mad about it. You're doing pretty well. Okay, now for reals, we gotta get back to chalking. We're running out of time.
You let go again, throwing it away. Warm it on my sleeve, hurt you if you stay, babe. But I don't wanna front, can't afford the cap. So if you're down to talk, we can run it back, we can run it back. I wanna know the heart of the issue. I'm crying in time, cause baby I miss you. Shoot me a text, you know that'll come through. But baby you don't.
This half of the warehouse totally mapped off. You see how it says E11, E10, like those are good. So we have booths right here. Oh my God, sorry, this camera work is horrible. We've got, in between the pillars, we've got booths. We still need to do this side of the warehouse. And then our stage is gonna be, I don't know, somewhere in this general area. And the stage is coming at 12, which is in 16 minutes. So we gotta map this out quick.
Girl, I know I'm not much better than before, but oh, I'm trying to do the right thing. Yeah. Girl, I know I'm not much better than before, but oh, I'm trying to do the right thing.
Super exciting. The Halloween decor is here and it's in a huge, huge truck. So thank goodness Arthur's here because we're gonna need help unloading that. Watch your step, Art. You're at the very edge. You're at the very edge.
Why does everybody stress their life away? Wake up every morning feeling not okay. Forget about it, what's slowly pulling you back in. Forget about it. Breathe in, don't freeze. I'm on my knees, begging you to be free from the weight on your shoulders.
Cute. Y'all, looks really good. We were imagining there was gonna be, Oh, we do have the clown. It goes in it. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Things are moving, y'all. Our backstage bunnies are hard at work. Awesome. Let's go. And then we have our sailor caps, y'all. They came out so cute. I might be a little biased, but this one is my favorite because I made it myself. And then we also have some Usagi hats that are gonna be going up. Usagi bucks for our influencers, our talent. And then we have Carlo who's helping Yuka set up her booth. Thanks so much. Vendors are loading in now. There's a whole bunch of people outside, but this is what it's looking like. Something just doesn't feel right. Our area looks, I don't know, empty, still unorganized. We have this like weird empty area here, but we've got Yuka's booth. This looks really nice, very set up. And not too many vendors are in quite yet. I think so far we only have 2 in here. But we've got fans going. Here's this little clown, a picture op. Cute, cute, scary. And then the stage is set up. This looks really good. So they're gonna be facing this way. We were hoping for it to be a 360 stage, and essentially it is, because you can walk all around it, but I think really this is gonna be the front of the stage. But it's also elevated. Oh, that looks super nice. We have one vendor getting ready here. Oh. Trinket wall. Trinket wall looks very nice. Another vendor here. Okay, they're slowly trickling in. Oh, let me show you the outside area where the clothing swap is gonna be and the baby doll activation. The only thing that really does suck is the table chair vendor still isn't here, and he texts me saying he can't make 2 o'clock. He's gonna be here at 2:30. So that kind of sucks because even for this area, we need 3 chairs on each side of the table, and it's just not gonna happen until like 2:30, 3 o'clock. But these are all the paints, all the little crafts people get to work with. Oh, and the baby doll heads. Oh my gosh. Yuka forgot to get the baby doll heads. So actually, let's go find her to make sure they're being picked up. I got some makeup on the lips. The lips are looking so crusty. Let's see if I can focus that. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, and they're so matte. I forgot to bring lipstick, so I borrowed a friend's, and I'm not used to wearing matte lipstick, so that does not look cute. It's $2.49 right now, and the table chair vendors are still not here. They said they're running late and they're in traffic. There's gonna be a lot of congestion because vendors are coming in. 70 chairs, 13 tables. That's a lot coming in with over 70 vendors also trying to load into the warehouse. I don't know, I think it's gonna be a mess, but I'm gonna go over to the front. I wanted to find an outfit from the vendors before the market opens. I just need 2 pieces, 1 top, 1 bottom. So I think I'm gonna wait for everyone to set up, and then I'll go do some shopping. Made it back from Dollar Tree. I left my Milani at home, so today we're doing some plumberry and then beauty intuition. I just hope it's a little bit more hydrating and creamy than what I have on right now. I'm still in the same exact thing, but Janelle's outfit looks super cute. Her little hat, striped shirt, bloomers, the color coordination.
My hair up, but my hair ties broke.
Oh, damn. And then you got, I love this bolero. The topper, it's super, super cute. That's a hysteric piece?
Yeah.
Did it come with the pins?
It came with this one and then I added that.
Cute. And then the pop of color with the blue. Adorable. Not the boys having to fix an electro. Oh, no way. Let me text them, The market hasn't even started and we already lost power. This is no bueno, not good. So 2 things so far. Table vendors aren't here. We have a power outage. And all our vendors outside, luckily, oh, they are here actually. All these vendors are gonna require electricity. So we need to get this ASAP because some of them need to cook and like actually cook the food that they're selling. Otherwise, it makes no sense. Like, why are they here? I'm getting really scared. The power, hello, hello. The power keeps going out. It's like flickering. Luckily right now it's on, but it's not very reliable. Something I'm gonna do right now is give Janelle and Yuka walkie-talkies.
Welcome, 1. Welcome, 8. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're all on 1. Just because right now I don't even know where the heck they are. So I'm gonna go find them, make sure that we're all connected, we know what's going down. I'm so grateful for the boys because they know how to fix things, whereas me and Yuka and Janelle were just like, oh, the power went out? Okay, what do? You know? So let me find, awesome, dang, we've got so many volunteers. Okay, how are you doing? So bad news, table chairs aren't even freaking here yet, but it's time to pass out. What is that? Oh yeah, I'm actually gonna film it too though. Okay. But you're in costume, so that'd be beautiful actually.
I was like, I just heard it and I was like, oh, I should probably go.
Okay, so we have goodie bags. Look at Danny's outfit. Oh, we can't see you. Let's switch. Let's switch. Look, the face makeup, the bows, and you made this all by yourself, huh? Dang, so awesome. People are getting goodie bags already. Oh, they're already passed out? Yeah. Okay, sweet. You guys say hi to the camera. Hi. Yay! They're trying to get the bar in. Y'all, we're already like 40 minutes into the market and they're trying to carry the bar into this. This is ridiculous.
Where there's a will, there's a way. There will be liquor.
There will be liquor. Jesus. I have to show you guys my favorite snack here in Usagi. I didn't feature them in the last video, but these grapes have me in a freaking chokehold, especially these, because they have, oh, can you even see that?
Hey, can everybody bring the key to the bathroom to the front over here?
Bathroom key. They're the tangy bites with tamarindo candy and tajin. Yo, I'm obsessed. Last time I finished these in 1 sitting, so I have to do 2. One for now and then another one for later. Thanks so much! Y'all, if you haven't tried these, you are missing out.
Oh my gosh. I hear you wanna try these? I was trying to be real and I was gonna have a little confessional moment here.
But I interrupted.
It's okay. Oh y'all, this is my twin sister. Look at her makeup. Get closer, get closer. Oh, show off your tooth gems.
I just ate a grape. Hold up. My makeup's all messed up.
It's good. I'm gonna be so real with you about what's happening because, you know, at first, everything was smooth sailing. Like chalking the floors perfectly fine. But I think the issue with this market is that so many vendors, as far as like the people we hired, the vendors that are in the warehouse space selling inventory, they came late. Tardiness is what killed us today. So we were just like, doors are supposed to open at 4 o'clock. Doors open at 4:05 now, 4:10, 4:15. It did feel a little hypocritical to tell our vendors that they couldn't load in at 3:45, which was our cutoff time, because otherwise they would have to forfeit their spot, just because everybody was getting here super late. So, I know, it makes us look very unprofessional, and I know you guys are gonna be nice about it in the comments and tell me that it just kind of comes with hosting events. I was summoned to the front, so let's go see what else I have to troubleshoot. Hopefully it's nothing too intense or crazy. And I don't want to jinx it, but I think we're about an hour in, no power outage. So far, so good. Okay, y'all, things have finally settled down. I'm not as pissed off anymore. Let me give you a tour of Usagi. Okay, let me take a few steps back. Let's pretend like you just bought tickets. And now let's walk through. Welcome to Usagi Mercado's very first themed market, the Haunted Circus. So there are two entrances, the little steps that we just went up, and then on the other side there's a ramp that makes it a little bit more accessible. But off to the right there, we have all of our merch because that's Usagi Mercado's merch table, and we hired help this time around. Me and the girls were talking about it, and I think we're at a point where we need help. We want to hire a team, which y'all, this is a paid gig if you want to be a little bit more hands-on with Usagi. We're looking to expand our team, so if that's you who's like, you know, good with customer service, does really well in overstimulating areas, crowded full of people, very loud music, you're good at accepting and giving cash payments, Zelle, Venmo, and you're just very personable and hospitable, come join the Usagi Mercado team. It's so funny because initially going into this market, we thought this outside loading dock was going to be our stage area. So the performances were going to be here, the live music, and then we ended up changing it. So now we have two activations going on here. We have the baby doll head painting. Yuka found these baby doll heads at an estate sale totally for free, and we were just like, oh my gosh, that's spooky, that's haunting, perfect for the haunted circus. And then right next to it, we have our clothing swap. Rules are pretty easy. You just need one item to swap out to participate. This is where we kind of messed up because we probably should have paid more attention to where and how the sun sets, because we had placed our tattoo artist all along this wall where Yuka's currently getting tattooed. And after she got hers done, she was like, oh my god, it was so freaking hot while I was getting tatted. Even one of the tattoo artists had mentioned that they were concerned that it was a little bit too much trauma on the body, because not only are you overheating, but you're feeling all that pain from the needle going in and out. Luckily, we didn't have any accidents as far as like clients fainting, but I think if we're gonna move forward with this building again, we've got to place them along a different wall. Looking back at the market now, I'm just kind of reflecting, like thinking, why did we do that? It's so obvious that we shouldn't have done that. One of the things probably being the stage, but right now, who's on is Show Whoop, a really fun DJ. This is what they sounded like. Can I share something with you guys? Because I've got exciting news about what we're going to be doing the next market. And we're taking a risk as people who are hosting, because this means for sure we probably will not be walking away with any money, but it's going to be free admission. If we move forward with this warehouse, we kind of already know what the expenses are going to look like. So we're going to have to tweak the prices of the vendor booths, but that means no one has to pay for admission. We want to give it a try because we want to increase our attendee number. We're very much stable. We are very consistent, and we always keep it around like 650, 700. We want to hit 1,000, over 1,000 people. So wish us luck, but also that means bring your whole friends, bring your family, everyone you know to Usagi next market. This handmade Lysol made by yours truly. You want to shout out your shop name?
It's Ragmedolly.
Ragmedolly, y'all heard it here first. If you ever see her on a lineup for any flea market in LA, go check it out.
So many of you guys came up to me during the market to say hi and just to chat. I promise you that if I look super stressed during the market and I'm like screaming into a walkie-talkie, who cares? Just come up, say hi. I promise you I'll make time. But really, Usagi Mercado belongs to all of us. So let's just say some sort of emergency or crisis happens during our chat. We will be troubleshooting that issue together. I'm just kidding. Unless you really are down to help. But don't ever feel like you can't say hi to me. I will always find time in my schedule for you guys. I love learning all about your lives and where you all come from, but also not only is Usagi a community event, but perfect for networking. So on the screen right now is Spooky Marvin. I met one of their bandmates at EPR while Usagi Mercado was vending out there. They were looking to book gigs, so here they are. This is what they sounded like.
7:17. Abora is out. The stilts. She is creepy. We got a sign right here. Be careful. Whoopsie. Only about 2.5 hours left, y'all. This is my outfit. We got the red tights, but we need a better skirt. The skirt is so boring. We need more silhouette. We need some ruffles. We need something else. So let's go shop for something. Abora out here scaring everyone. Abora fell, so I think she's taking a break. We'll get situated a little bit later, and also the generator light went out. That damn power, it just keeps going in and out, which is not good because we have food vendors who need to be cooking things all night long to be making an income here. So I think Arthur and Daniel are on it right now. If we're talking about best dressed, look at Bunny in her outfit. So freaking cute. And then I'm gonna come closer, the star makeup. Wait, let it focus, Wait, it'll focus. There we go. Oh my gosh. Chanel's making everyone go forward. Let's go.
Arthur was so excited for this vendor just because he found him on TikTok. Arthur was just scrolling one day and then came across his video, really liked his pieces, and was like, hey, you need this guy for Usagi. And we're pretty sure on like home decor, just ceramic pieces in general. So I was like, oh, his work is so freaking cool. I sent him a DM, and I think either like that same night, or it could have been like the day after, he responded saying that he was interested. And now Felix and I are friends online, friends in person. So if there's anything to take away from this situation, is that if you're a little bit shy about posting on social media, just do it. Even if it only gets like 10, 20, 50 views, you never really know who's gonna come across it and if it could lead to a potential opportunity.
I'm here for the bunny. For this one.
Yes, go ahead.
Come with me. It's a little past 10. I've sweated off all my makeup already. I don't even have lipstick on anymore. All the vendors are clearing up. We gotta be out of here by 11 o'clock. This is what the outside area is looking like, y'all. The whole chairs and table thing was a freaking mess. I've learned my lesson. Never gonna use a service if it's Facebook Marketplace. I did manage to cut a deal, so instead of paying the close to $200 for all these chairs and tables, we're only paying $60, which I'm okay with. Let me just clean these up because I'm not gonna be gathering anything together, but drinks, these need to be cleared out. The tablecloths, these I can take off myself too. And also I want to keep the grounds as clean as possible for the landlords.
Take some time, regain your composure and see the stress you built up's changing everything.
Just picking trash up off the ground now, but y'all, I literally love all of our vendors. Like, you guys are so supportive. You guys are so honest with feedback. Like, You guys are literally the best. Something that I've noticed about our market, well, okay, I've also done Rose Bowl Flea, and you know that I love Rose Bowl Flea as a shopper, but as a vendor, it's not my favorite because the vendors just see each other as competition. So you never have like conversations. They never want to talk or say hi or get to know you. I've only vended at Rose Bowl once. We literally spent like maybe 45 minutes setting up, and then we sat in our booth all day long, and our neighbors didn't say hi to us once. They like didn't pay us any mind, and Arthur and I were like, this is weird, because we always make friends with the people that we vend with. But it's different here at Usagi. Everyone just wants to hang out. We're literally a community out here, y'all. But I do feel like our market is missing something. We're not fully a concert, we're not fully a flea market. We're trying to combine the two, and we're trying to find that middle ground that really works. But something's just not totally clicking yet. So I did tell the vendors that we're gonna be sending them out a feedback form, and to be brutally honest, because we can only learn from critiques. We couldn't do it, y'all. We couldn't get out of here in 1 hour. Too messy. So much trash that needs to go out. Oh, white little fuzzy. I was working on bathrooms, and I gotta show you how disgusting it is. I picked up all the wet toilet paper from the ground, but it was freaking disgusting. It smells like urine. Who does this, y'all? Who does this? That's freaking disgusting. And there's pee all along the floor, and it was just soaked in toilet paper. But we had a photographer come through. His name is Mendez, and he was taking portraits of everyone. They're so freaking cute. I'm sweating. I've cleaned so much. I cleaned the entirety of the outside. I helped with the inside, picking up like little bits and pieces of trash on the inside. I just walked the perimeter, and there was so much little trash. I cleaned the bathrooms, I cleaned the talent room, I cleaned the volunteer room, and I helped a little bit with the Usagi booth. I am done. I'm ready for some food. Our tradition after an Usagi event is getting BCD tofu house. So hopefully Arthur's down. The only thing that's really, oh, and the trinket swap. I broke down the trinket swap. The only thing that's left really is the DJ and talent equipment. All of this is still here, which is not fair to the landlords, because we were supposed to be out of here by 11, and it's already pushing 12 o'clock. So, I don't know what to do about this. The last thing I've got to do is just load up our car, and then we're ready to go. Arthur's already working on it a little bit, so I'm gonna go help him out right now. It's been 4 days since Usagi Mercado, and my body still feels like it's trying to recover. I just feel like I've been hit by a truck. I also already feel like this video is super long, so I'll try to speed run through all of this, because I also do want to give you some numbers and insight on how much our first themed market cost us. But let's do some bottoms. These are from Miracle Ransom. They are tiny mini micro shorts, totally mesh, and they have like a tonal print to them, if you can see. These I gotta be careful with because the camel toe was popping. She's just so visible through this little inseam here. But either way, I love Miracle Ransom. They're always forever gonna be a local brand that I always support, whether it's at Usagi or any other local market. The skirt is probably my favorite. Another micro mini piece. Look at her, she is tiny. And this is from Totimontillo. I think this is like a necklace pendant. On the front of it, it has a side zip closure. I'm gonna feature all the vendors that I purchased from down below in the description box, but they do everything from these like printed skirts, handmade dresses, and these little buttons here. I really liked her because she had heart eye makeup, and I tried to choose one that best looks like me, and this was the best that I was able to do. Then we got this skirt here. This is from buymyshitplz, the same vendor that sold those candied grapes. So I ended up getting this skirt and those two grapes, which I still think about. Luckily, buymyshitplz is local, so I can order those grapes whenever I want. And if you're in LA too, this is your sign that you absolutely need them. But this skirt, so cute. It was also only $25, which that's what I really appreciate about this vendor, because their prices are always super affordable. She focuses in Y2K and Euro. You'll find great prices in there, no matter what you pick up. I don't wear pants, so the fact that I got pants means that they're absolutely beautiful. This is from the vendor Little Bit Odd. They're my friends from Rose Bowl Flea. They always have great prices, specialize in dead stock Y2K.
Look at the lace-up detail on this, the velvet, and this is old school Free People. Okay, I'm gonna sound like such a hater, but modern Free People, so ugly. Okay, it's not ugly, it's just not my style. It's a little too boho. Please, please, whoever's working at Free People, bring this back. Arthur also did a little bit of shopping, so I'm just gonna go through his haul very quickly. He got jewelry, which is super cute. This is like a choker. Men's jewelry that he comes across tends to be like very bulky and thick and long. This one fits more like a choker. He has his neck and his chest tattooed, so he likes to show that off a lot. This complemented so well. Arthur also got this shirt here. He already wore it out and he looks so cute in it. It's from Elmwoodavenuethrift. We had met them when we were vending out in Vegas for Totally Rad Vintage Fest. If you haven't watched that video, I'll put it up in the cards and down below in the description box. But really, y'all, any market that you're ever at, just think of it as like a network event. Make friends. You never know when they'll come through for you in the future. And then I don't know what it is, but Arthur has like an inside joke with some of his coworkers, and it has to do with the Pillsbury boy. So when Arthur saw this little guy, he couldn't refuse. He had to take him. These are cups with little daggers through them, and I love that they're just, this one's mine obviously because it's blue. It's so easy to hold. And the best part is that the pricing was great. These were only $35. Arthur and I do buy a lot of ceramic pieces, and they tend to be like double the price. But if you don't know Felix, go check out his work. He didn't bring too much to Usagi Mercado, but I think he almost just nearly sold out at the market. I did buy one plushie, and it's this bad boy right here. As a bunny mom of 3, how could I not? Also, I don't see a lot of representation of black bunnies out in the retail world, so I just had to so that Norikins can have her moment. Nori is my black bunny. And this is from nrtista. They also gave me a certificate of adoption so that I can fill this out. But it says, may they accompany you on many adventures and guard your treasures. So I think they're gonna stay in this room here so they can guard all my clowns and my carousel horses. This was one of my very last purchases, and it's a little hat. This is from Angelic Finds. I wish I could have tried it on because it fits me a little too big, and Arthur has a smaller head than I do, so I'm just like, shoot, what am I gonna do with this? So if you guys like this, expect to see this in my next Whatnot live stream. Go follow me. I'll have links down below. I try to go live at least twice a month, so go bookmark my shows if I have any up right now. We gotta talk about this shirt, but the minute you see it, you'll be like, oh yeah, no, we understand why you dropped so much money. Moda International shirt in red. I love red. I think it's such a statement. It looks so romantic, so sexy. I purchased this from socutevtg, and it was $75, but the best $75. Oh, Sesame. Come on, say hi. Yeah, look how big Sesame's getting, y'all. She's a big girl now, huh? Say hi. While we're on the topic of feral little kitties, let's talk about this shirt that I'm wearing right now. It says, I'm having a feral moment by Feral Moments. It's owned by Alexa. Love, love, love it. I feel like everyone needs little baby tees like this in their wardrobe. They're also super easy pieces to style, but I'm just happy that I was able to walk away something that represents my bunnies and then something to represent my kitty girls. I got 2 dresses. I got the striped one. I was so excited for this, but I think it runs a little too small on me. It has plenty of stretch, but these snap buttons, also guys, I don't have boobs. I don't have big boobs at least. Anytime I try to snap this closed, it just busts open. So I think this is gonna have to be another piece that I put onto my Whatnot. So if you love her, come grab her. It's also Charlotte Russe. I was so excited for this. And it's a Euro piece. She's brown lace. So freaking pretty with the little flutter sleeves and asymmetrical hem. But these pits, y'all. See, I can't judge. But the thing is, I did drop over $50 on it. And I wish I could have noticed it at the market. It was the end of the night. I was rushing so that I can try to support as many vendors as I could. And it's got pit stains. You can just see that it's like slightly discolored around the pit area. Right here too, it's just very light colored. So this is gonna be another piece that I add onto my Whatnot. Also the bust just fits me really big. I don't know why I'm always attracted to clothes that requires big boobs, because then at the end of the day, it doesn't even fit me. I really am just truly appreciative and grateful anyone who supports me, whether it's watching my channel, DMing me on Instagram, or coming out to Usagi Mercado. Y'all literally make me feel more
than who I am and make my content feel like more than what it is. Because sometimes it's so easy to just look at my videos and be like, what do I have to offer? What am I really influencing? With like a come thrift with me video, unboxing a mystery bundle, or a DIY. So when I meet you in person, whether it's a vendor at Usagi or an attendee, really what it comes down to is that we're community, y'all. And I like genuinely mean this, but like, we're friends. So accept it or not, but we are friends, and you guys are truly the best friends ever. So let's talk about some of the things that you guys gifted me. And the first one is this Blythe doll by Ragmedolly. They're a vendor that actually applied to Usagi and they were approved, but you know, life happens and they couldn't end up doing it. But they did come through to the market as an attendee and they gifted me this Blythe doll. Y'all, she is me and I am her. I feel like the next video we have to do is me dressing up like my Blythe doll. And y'all, the attention to detail is just wild. Let me bring you in a little bit closer. Look at her clown makeup, her little baby bangs, which, ooh, maybe we need to even her out a little bit. She's a little messed up. The hime cut, I'm not sure if you can tell. Look at her hime cut, the little bunny clip, and her, her outfit. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking cute. The combination of the red and the black, the pop of the pink shoe, everything about her is literal perfection. I was also gifted this nameplate that reads Danielle with stars in silver by Melody. It's so funny. I was out filming this video for this brand and it's focused on jewelry. And while I was like, you know, it was towards the end of filming and I was getting some food, and Melody came up to me to get recognized in my own neighborhood. It was wild. And so she was telling me that her family has a jewelry repair business just down the street from where we were. So I was like, yeah, take me, let's go say hi. I met her parents, I met her brother, and they all work this business. They're very hands-on. So if you ever have jewelry to repair, y'all, take it to Melody's business. I'll leave it down below. I'll also include some videos right now of meeting their family. But I just found my everyday necklace. This is literally perfect. I love it. I feel like we've been yapping for a minute, but the last item I got was from Audra and Natalie. They're some of my favorite vendors. They got me this little clown. I love that he's kind of like sitting down so you can rest him as like pretty prominent in statement decor. So he's probably gonna go right onto this column here. And look at those pants, so freaking colorful. Thank you, y'all. I absolutely love all these gifts. I'm obsessed. Let's get into the exciting part. Let's talk about numbers. How much did this market cost? I can't share the exact number because I do have 2 other business partners, so there are some things that we want to keep confidential, but I do want to try to be as transparent as possible. Our very first themed market cost us $10,000. That is a lot of money, and besides the venue, of course, the venue is always going to be the most expensive expense. But the second, does anybody want to take some guesses? Drop them down below in the comments. I will give you a minute because it was porta potties. Over $600 was spent on freaking porta potties. And then the photo booth was nearly $500. The photo booth is a perk that I think we're gonna be doing moving forward, just because it's another activation that's totally free for you guys. You can take unlimited photos, have as many photo strips as you want, but even though it's free for you guys, it cost us nearly 500 bucks. But we think at the end of the day, this is good advertising because you're gonna have it up on your fridges, maybe in your room. You'll always have that reminder of, oh my gosh, let's go to Usagi Mercado if you want to take cute photos. Ad boosting, we only boosted, I believe, 2 things on Instagram. 1 flyer and then 1 IG reel. You know, I'm pretty proud that most of our growth is entirely organic, but this time around we did boost 2 items, and those 2 things cost us $400. We also had influencers come through. We did give Usagi bucks, which is like store credit, to our bigger influencers who we know their content would like make an impact, whether it's higher followings for us or even like potential shoppers for our next market, and that cost $300. So yeah, hosting a market is definitely not cheap. This time around we had a little over 650 people come through, and that's been our average. 650 to around 700. That's what we get every single market. So I'm just like, what more could we have done? It was a themed market. We had awesome talent. We had such a good curation of vendors. This venue was probably everything that you guys have been asking for. One floor, tons of lighting. We always send out a feedback form after the event, and it looks like most of the vendors did make their sales goal of the night. The people they didn't, they did leave feedback that it seemed like more of an event where people wanted to just hang out and chill and not necessarily shop, which that has been one of my goals for Usagi, making it a chill spot. I want people to gather their entire friend groups and hang out, not just walk through and leave. We want to keep them there. But some of our vendors were saying that they weren't buying. But then on the other hand, we also have someone who says that the entrance fee really helped attract customers who were there to spend and not just walk around. So I'm just like, we're kind of getting two different, so I was just like, those things kind of contradict one another, you know? And I don't want to invalidate anyone's experience because obviously that's what they went through at our market. So we're still really trying to find that balance. Like, how are we supposed to execute being a market where people actually shop, but also being a chill hangout concert venue? If you guys have any ideas, let me know down below in the comments, because we're going into our 5th market now and we still have yet to nail that. Also, a quick little message to the haters of Usagi Mercado. I always welcome open dialogue when it comes to the faults of the market, where we can improve. I like some constructive criticism. My DMs are always open. I will leave the comments open too, so that way we can have a dialogue. But just know, cowards hide behind close friends' IG stories. And I think it's funny because you're all up in my DMs trying to be a friend, but really it's just giving mean girl energy, not very much of a girl's girl. But to everyone else, thank you so much for the continued support with Usagi Mercado. I'm not gonna lie, there was a moment when I was gonna walk away from the market, so that's the story for another day. But thanks so much for watching. As always, y'all, I do post videos at least once a week. See you in the next one.